Alright, now we're back in this episode, and last time we made a choice for the player so they can choose either 1 or 2. If they choose 1, they have certain powers. If they choose 2, they have certain powers. So let's work on Route 1, and this is what I got set up for Route 1. I want to make some of these platforms movable. We already did like the lava, so the lava will give you damage. So what I did for that is I just duplicated my damage hitbox for my lava, and I put it all throughout the lava. So now anytime you step in the lava, you're going to get health taken away. Okay, so what we want to do is move the platforms. I'm not going to make like a special platform for this. We'll just use these little white cylinders for now, and you can replace them as you wish. But let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, let's go ahead and let's call this first one a platform. So we see that it's over here. What I would really do is I would make its own actor. So let's go to here in our blueprints folder, right click and make a new folder, and we're going to call this platforms. Cool. And so in this platform we can make a new actor, so a blueprint class, an actor, and we'll call this moving plat underscore BP. Okay, so for the moving platform, we just want a, let's go ahead and get a cylinder and make it smaller. We can call this platform. And over here, let's just make it into like the same shape as we had there. So just like that. That's all I did. Compile and save. What you want to add, you can add a target to it. So I think there's something called a target. If not, then we can add like a, like I know in UE4 there was a target point, but there's not a target point in this one. They must have taken it out. No worries, no worries, no worries. We can just still do it with location. So just add a scene component right here. Scene. And we'll call this destination 1. And then duplicate that, and we'll call it destination 2. Cool. And we'll move those scene components to where we need them to be. So you can compile and save, and then we're going to put that in our level. So delete this one, and we're going to replace it with the one we just made. Good. Now make it as big, as big as you desire. I'm going to make mine like that. And it's going to be like this. And I don't need this one right here because I want this one to move over there and just chill for a second and come back. So we'll start it right there in the middle. Compile, save. Now what you need to do is on the right hand side, destination 1, grab it or click on it and move it to where you want the platform to be moved to. So I want it to be moved to right there. And then destination 2, I want it to be moved to right there. So compile, save. Make sure when we go back into our moving platform that the platform itself is movable, in which this one is. So first thing we need to do, we can just say on begin overlap because we don't want this to start at a trigger. We want this to always be going. So we want this, as soon as this starts, we need this to start doing some stuff. So event begin play, right? Let's move component to the component that we want is the platform, and the destination 1, drag it off and say get world location, and then plug that into the location. And then what we want to do is say over time, how fast do you want it to move there? I'm going to say give it a good 3 seconds. So it's moving pretty slow. Ease in and out, that means it's going to be smoothly easing to where it's stopping at. It's not going to like jump there, and I like to put those on in certain situations. But then we want it to delay after this. So you can hold down D and get a delay. Plug that in. You want it to delay for about 1 second. And then we want to move the component to destination. What is this going to? Destination 1. Now let's move it to destination 2. Remember, hook up your component. And let's see if this works. Let's grab destination 2 off. Get world location. Same thing, over 3, blah, blah, blah. Then you want to delay one more time for another 1 second. And what you want to do really is just loop it back on itself. So it just keeps doing it over and over and over and over again. So let's see if that worked. The way that we can test that out is just press play here. And let's watch it and see if it moves. Alright, so what I did is I did world location, and what you want to do is get relative location. So, go back in here, open this up, and instead of world location right here, we're going to get relative location. Get relative location. Wow. The rotation doesn't matter because it's a sphere. It should be the same thing. And let's do this one right here. Get relative location. Alright, let's try that one out. Usually the relative when you're moving the component is the good one. So let's try it out. Let's play. And it's moving, stops, and it goes and stops. And it's going between my destination 1 and my destination 2. So if I wanted to change those, which they look like they need a little bit of changing, all I have to do is this. So close this down, click on this, make sure you click on destination 1 and move it a little bit over there, and destination 2 so that it doesn't go into the wall. Let's move it a little bit right there. Compile, save, and test it out. Alright, so it's moving, stops, and goes. Perfect. I still didn't fix the jump. It's okay though. Cool. As you see, the platform works right. So we'll work on a few other things next time, like another platform. There's a moving platform, obviously, but there's all kinds of platforms. There's disappearing platforms. There's platforms that go up and down. There's platforms that do all kinds of things. So we'll set up another platform in the next video. But for this one, I just wanted to show you how to make a quick, simple, moving platform. And there we go. So I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you have a wonderful, great day. Peace.